Hey guys, welcome to Bricks for Dessert. Today I'm going to talk about some very important details and things you need to know before you buy the LEGO Grand Piano. And as many of you may know, this LEGO Grand Piano retails at $479.99 Canadian dollars. And with this price tag, it's understandable that you need to do as much research as you can before you pay an arm and a leg for it. If you're still debating about whether to buy the set or not, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know so you can make an informed decision. When I first saw the set, it was like a dream come true for me. I grew up playing piano and I've always wanted to own a grand piano someday. So when I saw this LEGO Grand Piano, I thought, this is it. This is probably going to be the closest thing that reminds me of a grand piano without actually having to buy a real grand piano. But with its hefty price tag, I of course had to do some research to make sure it's worth its price. The first thing is that LEGO marketed it as a playable set. Well, part of that is true. If you're thinking about physically playing melodies on the piano, you're going to be disappointed. As interesting and fun as that would sound, this LEGO set simply does not have that option. The word playable here simply means that the keys move while a song's being played. In my opinion, that word alone is a little misleading because I think most of us would think that the word playable implies you could push on the keys and they would play different melodies, but that's not the case here. Another thing you need to know is that if you think you could play just about any songs you'd like on this piano, then I'm going to disappoint you once again. The way the set works is that it links to the LEGO Powered Up app via Bluetooth, and from there you have the option to choose any preset songs in the app to play on the piano. This also means that the audio won't play if you don't have a smartphone present. Another limitation about this app is that from the time it was released, there were only 10 songs stored. But with each update, the number of songs available are to be increased. Now let's talk about the mechanism of the keyboard. When it comes to the keyboard, there are two options, play and listen. With the listen option, the keys play itself while a song is being played, though the movements of the keys are systemic, meaning that they only move in a certain way, and the way they move stays the same regardless of which song is being played. And with the play option, the song only plays when you push on a key, and it doesn't matter which key you push as long as you keep the rhythm of the song right. So this makes it very easy for you to play these songs even if you don't have any piano background, because all you need to do is just keep the rhythm of these songs going. Now there's one thing LEGO could do to improve on, and that would totally bring the set to a whole new level. Although it's unlikely that LEGO would be releasing another grand piano set anytime soon, I thought it was worth it to just float the idea out there, so in case LEGO's listening, please listen to my opinions. The one thing that LEGO could do is if they could somehow make these keys truly playable, and that means making each key performs a different sound, just like a toy piano would, I would immediately buy the set. And if LEGO could make this work, the sale of this piano set would drastically increase. So to simply put it, my analogy for this LEGO set is that it's just a giant music box shaped like a grand piano. But with all that said, overall the design and execution of this set is truly a masterpiece, and having this displayed in your living room would definitely strike up conversations when you have guests over. I would very much like to own this set, but unfortunately its price tag is just a little too high for its limited functions. If LEGO had lowered the price point to maybe $100 cheaper, I would definitely reconsider and get one myself. Now that I've shared my thoughts on this set, comment down below what your thoughts are, and I'd like to know whether you guys would purchase a set or not.